I now invite to the stage the ex-officio members of the World Scout Committee, our regional chairs, the treasurer, the secretary general, and the board representative of the World Scout Foundation to join the voting members on the stage once we finish taking this photo. Thank you. Do we have everyone? Conference, I present you the full World Scout Committee that will come into office at the end of this session. Let's give them a round of applause as they start their journey in leading us and to implement our new strategy for Scouting. Thank you. It is now my honor to invite the newly elected chairperson of the World Scout Committee, Daniel Corsen, to give his address to the conference. The floor is yours, Daniel.
Thank you very much, Andy, for your inspiring speech and for true leadership. It's been a pleasure to work alongside you and the other World Scout Committee members over this last triennium. Your dedication, integrity, and leadership inspire me personally, and I will do my utmost, and we will do our utmost, to build on your work and your legacy. Delegates, observers, participants, and partners of the 43rd World Scout Committee, I'm pleased to address this event in my role as the chairperson of the World Scout Committee. I'm humbled by the selection, and I'm pleased to once again answer the call to serve the Scout movement that has meant so much to me for so long. First, I want to thank you for your trust and for your support. Scouting has been part of my life, shaped my identity, and have given me the confidence and skills to navigate to the opportunities, but also the challenges of life. I grew up in a scouting family in Curazao. My parents, sitting somewhere in the audience, are both passionate scouts. But actually, it was my grandmother who sent me back to my mom in camp at 2 months old. I officially joined scouting at the age of 7, but I even remember earlier memories where I attended the first World Scout Conference with my father at just 5 years old. At 14, a trip with my sister, who's also here, to the World Scout Jamboree in Thailand was a transformative learning experience that taught me that anyone can make a difference with the right opportunities. From there, I came back to Curaçao to push for more youth involvement at national level. I was elected as a regional youth advisor to the Inter-American Scout Committee, and I went on to serve as the regional chair, the committee's vice chairperson and then chairperson before the COVID-19 pandemic hit and put a stop to scouting activities. During that time, I saw the strength, the resilience, and the unity of this movement. Young people and volunteers coming together and creating new ways to keep scouting going amidst the global health crisis. We emerged a stronger and more united region and world as a result. And now, 4 years later, I'm here with you today, ready to take the next step in my scouting journey. As I reflect on this moment, let me address an important point that I know many of you are concerned about. And that is how we ensure proper representation across the movement and decision-making, and particularly in the World Scout Committee. Here, I want to know we hear you. We know how important it is to ensure that the World Scout Committee and the decisions we take represents the interests and reflect the rich diversity and dynamic needs of our member organizations, of the regions, but also of our global movement. That's why I want to assure you that together with the World Scout Committee, we will work with our regions and consult very closely with you to inform on our decision-making in this regards. I believe in the idea of all for all, where while every member of this committee comes from a different place and a different region, we need to act together on behalf of the interests of everyone. To do that, this committee needs your support. And as we prepare for the triennium ahead, I will take active measures in the appointments of key governance roles, including our standing committees, to ensure proper representation of our movement in these structures. In the coming weeks, we will conduct the induction of the new committee in Indonesia, our largest national Scout organization, to design an agenda for the committee to meet your expectations. This induction will be then followed by our first business meeting in Malaysia. This conference has been a milestone event in so many ways. This week, we unanimously approved and adopted a new vision and strategy that will set us on an ambitious path for the next decade of Scouting. You all deserve an applause for that. Together, we will build on the work of the past triennium and to work to implement the decisions taken by the conference over the next 3 years. Among these key decisions, is an amendment to the WOSM Constitution to provide the committee with stronger oversight to supervise the organization, execution, and governance of World Scout events. I also want to thank all national Scout organizations for the commitment you have shown to ensure the financial stability of WOSM by approving the 5% increase in fees to help weather the impacts of inflation. I want to assure you that the committee will work to bring the next World Scout Conference in London a proposal for a new fee model that will ensure global equity, as well as sustainability for World Scouting's operations. As we approve the draft objectives of the World Triennial Plan and carry forward the conference resolutions and amendment to the WOSM Constitution voted on this week, we also have an important responsibility to continue to serve our movement and support our 57 million young people and volunteers worldwide. With a new vision and strategy for Scouting as a roadmap, we will make sure to transform these decisions taken at the conference into concrete actions and outcomes that will lead to more impact for you as NSOs and for all young people everywhere. To make Scouting even safer for every young volunteer, person, and volunteers, but also to embrace youth-led climate action and work towards carbon neutrality in the next decade. To champion youth leadership and engagement at every level of Scouting, and to foster the growth of Scouting, including reaching out to new communities and those hardest to reach. We also commit to innovate and offering more transformative learning experiences to young people everywhere. And finally, to continue to expand our network of partners and donors so that we can deepen our impact. In everything we do, we must listen and we must learn. To keep in mind the aspirations, realities, and needs of you, our national organizations, and to support you to deliver quality Scouting programs. And I look forward to working with our Secretary General, Ahmad Al-Hindawi, and the dedicated team at the World Scout Bureau to build on the many achievements that will usher in a new chapter for our movement. I promise to do my best to uphold the principles and values of this global movement, to embrace a model of shared leadership while fostering an open, transparent, and participatory approach to decision-making at the world level. To our new World Scout Committee members, I look very much forward to working alongside you to include the perspective of all NSOs as we implement the outcomes of the conference and set in motion an agenda for the World Scout Committee. I want to close by thanking all of you, our delegates and observers, who gave your time, your talents, and your energy to the conference over the past 7 days. To you, a big applause. We, the entire World Scout Committee, looks forward to working together as we turn the page on the next chapter of Scouting and set forward on this bold, new adventure together. We hope this conference has inspired you and left you feeling hopeful and optimistic about the future. We also hope you're taking away some important learnings and ideas that will strengthen Scouting in your communities and countries. Safe travels, happy Scouting, and we will see you around the next campfire.
Thank you, Egypt. Thank you for these final arrangements for a great closing announcement today. Conference, one last time. Conference, we're done. Let's end this conference on a high note. Please welcome Ahmed, our Secretary General, to the stage.
No more speeches. That's it. But I'd like to ask you if you can help me thank a few, and that will be the final round of thanks, by inviting some people here. And help me with... Can go faster. Thank you for the awesome team, the purple team, the volunteers, the staff. Come over here, line up here. Thank you. Here. No, you stay. Thank the Egyptian team, the volunteers. Stay around here. No, down. Just we stay here. Stay. All the purple team, the awesome team, the tellers, the resolution committee, the interpreters. All the ushers and the one who helped us deliver this conference. Come gather around here. Okay. Okay, and now the chairperson of the conference will announce. Okay. Yeah? Just announce that. Yes. You take it from there. You take it from there. Okay.
Conference, I hereby declare the 33rd World Scout Conference closed.
Okay. Woo! Whoa. Oh, good. Yeah.
Thank you, brother. Thank you very much.
Okay.
I hope we meet again.
Okay. One more song.